Single-level homes or multi-level homes? What are some of the advantages and disadvantages of each? Hi, I'm John Hamilton, an associate broker with Windermere Real Estate here in the Salt Lake area of Utah, and I'm going to be talking about this today. There are definitely pros and cons to all the different styles of homes. Single-level homes are commonly what we call ranch-style homes or ramblers, and although they can be bungalows or cottages as well. And they can be popular for people of all ages. Maintenance can be much easier with a single-level home. There's no need to keep an upstairs vacuum and a downstairs vacuum, or worse than that, when you have to carry a vacuum up and down the stairs, and it can be a real beast to vacuum the stairs when you have a heavy vacuum. No need to carry baskets of laundry up and down the stairs as well. And it's easier to wash windows, clean out roof gutters, and do other routine chores, for example, hanging up Christmas lights. Avoiding accidental falls can be an advantage to a one-level home. Toddlers and the elderly are definitely at increased risk to accidental falls when you have a multi-level home. And if you do happen to have frayed carpet or clothing on the stairway, or shoes or toys that are left, that can create a risk of falling for anyone. And evacuation plans. Definitely, it can be easier to evacuate your home in case of an emergency, for example, a fire, if you have a one-level home. Some of the negatives of single-level living would be you may have a feeling of less privacy. As the world passes by, they can look inside, and so they could feel less comfortable. Also, if you're planning on making an addition, it's much more expensive to add foundation to a single-level home than to, for example, finish off a room on an upper level or a lower level in a multi-level home. Some of the benefits of multi-level living would be you have a choice of many styles of multi-level homes, and there's a lot more options for designing floor plans. And the cost per square foot is definitely less. The foundation and the roof make up a large portion of the expense when you're building a home, and additional floors provide for additional square footage at a reduced cost. Also, a smaller lot size is required for a multi-level home versus a single-family home, single-level home of the same square footage. A multi-level home can offer you more privacy as well. For example, you can segregate the private spaces of your home from the main gathering areas. And as well, it's safer if you enjoy fresh air. You can leave a window open, especially at night, in an upstairs window than on a main level. And if your home has views, oftentimes you can enjoy the views better from the upstairs. You can, especially if you have neighbors that would obstruct your view. And also the stairs offer you regular exercise. It can help keep you in good shape. Some of the downsides to a multi-level home would be there's a greater risk of accidents, of course, when you have a stairway, especially for the elderly. It can be a problem for the disabled as well. And the cost, if you were to install a lift for the stairs, they commonly would cost $3,000 to $5,000 or even more. It can be much more difficult to escape in case of a fire. If a fire prevents the use of your stairs to escape, if you have to exit from a second-story window, it can be challenging, and especially for elderly or anyone with mobility issues, young children, or even pets. The staircase can take up to as much as 100 square feet of space, and there's a potential for a higher noise level in a multi-level home. Sounds from the second floor can often be heard on the main level. In a multi-level home, it's also costlier for the heating and cooling. Of course, heat rises and cold air falls. As a result, your upstairs will run warmer and your downstairs colder, and you'll have to adjust your heating and air conditioning accordingly. For a larger home, you may even be required to have 2 HVAC systems. And two-story homes with open, high-ceiling floor plans will exaggerate the temperature transfer, making it harder to cool the top and heat the bottom floors. There are numerous other structural factors that can affect how energy efficient a home is, which can overshadow just the basic premise of whether it's a single or a two-story design. If you're considering buying a pre-owned home, you may want to ask to see past energy bills as well. If you're interested in buying a home in Utah, look for the link below and click on that link and download my free guide to buying a home. And thank you for watching this video.